As Caesar loved me, I weep for him. As he was fortunate, I rejoice at it. As he was valiant, I honor him. But as he was ambitious, I slew him. Now, the demonization of ambition comes in many forms, from it being weird to care about school, to the murder of Julius Caesar, to the fact that Draco Malfoy didn't get a redemption arc. And ambition is constantly portrayed as an evil trait, and if you take a closer look at Brutus's speech, he's essentially saying that the price of ambition is death. But why? Well, the reason is pretty simple. Because, say you're a king, ambitionless subjects are all you could ever ask for. They'll never question you, they'll never revolt against you, no one will ever plot to steal your throne, and they'll give you anything you could ever possibly want. All in the public good, of course. And even in the writing world, same answer. It takes a lot of ambition to write a book, and less ambition in the world means less competition for all of those successful authors. And you might say, well, Joseph, people always tell you to follow your dreams. But let me ask you this. Let's say you want to be an astronaut, and when you're 5 years old, they'll say, oh, that sounds wonderful. But when you're 15, and you tell your parents point blank that you're going to be an astronaut, you're going to get a very different response. And it's going to probably be somewhere along the lines of, you can't do that. And it's because we like the idea of ambition, but we don't actually like the reality of ambition, because ambition stretches above and beyond what those before us have laid down. And if you're the ones before, well, it's not the greatest day for you. You might be saying, well, Joseph, isn't this a good thing? I mean, we don't really need ambition anymore. This isn't Rome, this isn't Hogwarts. And I say, yes, you're right. This isn't Rome. This isn't Hogwarts. But we still need ambition. Because no one ever achieved greatness by staying inside of the lines. Without ambition, progress is non-existent. And the reason why so many villain origin stories is that they were ambitious is because if they weren't ambitious, then they wouldn't be a big enough problem. No one ever just casually ruled the world. And if the founding fathers hadn't had ambition, I'd be talking in a British accent right now. Well, okay, I talk in a British accent anyway, but you get my point. And if Columbus hadn't had ambition before that, I'd probably be in England. We would probably still be in the Dark Ages. And there's a reason that Slytherin won the House Cup 6 years in a row before Harry showed up and Dumbledore had the excuse to give Gryffindor gazillions of points. That reason was ambition. And Brutus was right. Caesar was ambitious. And that's why Rome prospered.